Hi guys, welcome back to another Colorful Keto with Dory. So, this is what we're going to do this afternoon. I promised you guys we would pop in and we would have a chat and you guys could ask some questions. And I thought I would share with you my first meal of the day. It's something I discovered as a bedtime snack last night and I absolutely love it. So I wanted to share with you guys. I have been having a lot of fun experimenting with my Catalina Crunch cereal. So we're going to use that for my first meal of the day. And I have a little bit left of my Keto Chow meal replacement. This one is the pumpkin spice caramel one. So yummy. So we're going to put a little bit of our Keto Chow at the bottom. It's thicker than a Milker, a heavy cream. So I put it at the bottom instead of trying to pour it on top of the cereal. It just works out easier. And then we're going to put, not a lot. I don't eat a lot of this in a serving. It calls a serving a third of a cup, 3/4 of a cup. But I eat closer to a third of a cup in a serving. So we're going to add a little bit of my cereal on top of there. And then when I had it last night, I thought, wow, wouldn't that be yummy with just a couple of walnuts on it? So we're going to throw a couple of walnuts in there. And we're going to have a little chat today. I want to talk to you guys about fun, keto. I want to talk to you about fun. I want to talk to you about silly. I want to talk to you about some of the colorful creations that we make together. Because, believe it or not, I actually get quite a bit of flack in the keto community for giving you guys fun things. And I've heard more than one time that, keto is about health and health isn't about fun. It's not about delicious food. It's not about fun. It's about accepting that that's done. And I heard that in a lot of groups when I first began. And a lot of people said to me, you know what, the sooner you realize you don't get delicious, you don't get fun, you don't get creative, the happier you're going to be. And I decided way back then that that's not the truth, that we can have fun and creative things because these are what help us stay on track. So you know what, every day I don't do fun, creative, silly things, but a couple of times a week I like to because it keeps my life interesting. And then we're just going to drizzle a little bit more on top and I'm going to let you guys look at before I have a bite. But it's so yummy. So yummy. And I like the thickness that the Keto Chow brings to it as opposed to using like an almond milk or something like that. So when you go to bite, should look like that. Very yummy. No sweetener, nothing. And it's such a good, healthy snack. I'm going to throw a little bit of coconut on there too. I like coconut. I'll throw just a little bit of coconut on there too. While we're chatting. So I want to talk to you guys about what we can do that's fun, that's still keto. Because you know what? I really don't believe that we have to give up on all the fun to be healthy. So yummy. This cereal stays crunchy for a long time too, which is a good idea because now I'm chatting instead of eating. And I really wanted to talk to you guys specifically about Halloween. Now, I don't know if you do or don't follow my girlfriend Nancy, Keto for Real Life People, but I want to talk to you guys a little bit about what happens, what can happen over Halloween. Now, when I met Nancy, it's because she was doing a live about falling off track. She did keto on a 90-day challenge. She did amazing. She lost 30 pounds. She felt great. And the day after the challenge ended was Halloween. And she thought, you know what? I'm good. I've been doing this for 3 months. I'm healthy. So I can have a couple of little chocolate bars. I can go to McDonald's and have a small hamburger and a little fries and it'll be fine. And tomorrow I'll get back on track and I'll eat healthy. Well, tomorrow comes and you wake up and you think, oh, well, I'm really not all that prepared. I'm just going to have the bagel this morning and then I'll have a better lunch. And something happens at lunch and something happens at dinner and something happens the next day. And a full year later, well, more than a year later, because when I met Nancy, it was December. So December, 14 months later, she woke up one day and went, what the heck? How did I get off track? Tomorrow was going to be the day. I was going to eat better tomorrow. And you know what? A month, 3 months, 6 months, a year, 3 years can pass, and you just don't realize that sometimes it's that one. It just takes getting off track one time to drag you all the way down. And not for everybody. Some people are very metabolically flexible and they can eat things and it's okay. And tomorrow they can get back on track. But for some of us who deal with food addictions, with carb addictions, with sugar addictions, we have a harder time just hopping back on track, and we don't understand why it's so difficult. You know what? I was doing so good. I was eating so healthy. I already know it's better. I already know I feel better. So why is it so hard to get back on track? And I find that this question comes up a lot. And the only solution that I can give you is to not fall off track. If it's the difference between eating something off plan and taking time to make something creative, then I encourage you to be creative every single time. And you know what? If people give you flack for it, just don't listen, because you know what? I've been getting flack for that for the last year and a half. I even had someone once tell me that I would personally be responsible for the death of keto all by myself because I'm irresponsible and I'm all about the fun, and I focus on fun, and keto's not supposed to be fun. And I disagree. I think that if we're going to do something and it's going to be sustainable for a lifetime, it has to be fun. We have to find a way to incorporate a lifestyle into our actual lifestyle. It's not a healthy eating lifestyle if you say, you know what, I do really good, but I don't keto on holidays. So if we think just about what holidays we would have in a year, there's Thanksgiving, then there's Christmas, then there's New Year's, then it's your birthday, then it's, you know, Halloween, Easter, and then we have Halloween, there's Valentine's Day. If we skip every single holiday and say, well, today I'm just going to eat whatever, and tomorrow I'll be keto again, all of those days add up, and it makes it so hard to get back on track. So, keto can be fun. And if you get bored, just message Dory. Jessica on Instagram said it can be fun. And it can. It can. And I remember when I very first found keto and I was surfing around in some of the, let's say, less than friendly groups, I encountered a lot of the sooner you give up everything, the happier you will be. The sooner you accept that you don't get things that taste sweet, you don't recreate things. They were upset about every recreation. You shouldn't try to recreate bread. You should just give up that you don't have bread. You're keto now, no bread. You shouldn't try to recreate bread. You should not try to recreate muffins and cakes and things like that because you're keto now. You're healthy. You don't get those things. And for me, that is not a sustainable life. I could not spend the next 30, 40, 50 years of my life living that way. And I don't expect you guys to either. So if there's anything that you want, that you're dying for, and you don't know how to create it, reach out to me. My brain just works that way. I don't really try to think of most of these things. As soon as somebody asks me for it, then my brain starts spinning and my wheels start going and I start creating things. But the truth of it is, without the things that you guys want, I would very soon run out of things to create because there are only so many things that I want, that I love, that I miss. And it's so much more fulfilling to bring somebody else something that they want, right? Like if you guys desire something, it's your family favorite, and you think, you know what, this year at Halloween, I'm just going to eat fill in the blank and tomorrow it'll be okay. Message me instead and say, hey, Dory, I want to eat fill in the blank. And can we have a keto version of that? Last year, I made keto cream eggs. I made unicorn sparkle cream eggs. I made cheesecake, no carrot cake. So we can have anything that we want. You guys just got to ask. You just got to ask and reach out. And you know what? If I can't figure it out, I'll find somebody who can figure it out. Ruth says she couldn't make it without different keto recipes and making everything fun that you eat. And yes, for me, honestly, guys, that is the key to every day. At least look forward to what I'm eating. It's healthy. It's not junk food, but that doesn't mean it can't be fun. It doesn't mean it can't be exciting. And you might not be able to have all of the fun food colors that I always use, but I always try to post an option for people who can't have food coloring. So for example, yesterday and today I posted about mystical bat wings. So if you can't have food color, then I would boil your chicken wings with purple cabbage, and then they would come out purple. Boil some with spinach, and you'd have a mix of green and purple colors inside your wings, and you're dye free. So if you guys are intimidated by what I make because of the color, always keep in mind there's a way to do that without artificial colors. And there are also organic colorings on the market. And we did make a few organic colorings. And I think that's something we might venture into again, maybe coming closer to Christmas. How to make your own food colorings, how to make your own food flavorings. I make a lot of flavored olive oils, and they're amazing because instead of using flavoring extract, then you're adding your extra healthy fats, and you just make them by soaking the spices that you want in olive oil. So if you want orange flavored olive oil, you take some orange rind and soak it in olive oil. If you want rosemary and thyme, if you want garlic olive oil, I make a lot of different kinds, and then you can use those in your baking. Most of your baking recipes will call for anywhere from a tablespoon to a third of a cup of oil anyways, so you can use your flavored oils instead of just using a standard oil, and then you get all of the fun in there. Okay, let's see. Jean says beets would make them red. Yes. You'd probably get, pardon me, you'd probably get more of a hot pink out of beets, but you could definitely color those chicken wings with beets as well. 1,000,000%. Blueberries. Blueberries would work really, really good. They give you a really fun, deep blue purple color. Brenda says, I want a non-dairy creamer for my coffee that will make a really light cream color. I cannot make it. I'm trying to do it without dairy for a while. Now, that one's a hard one. I have put coconut cream in my coffee, and I don't mind the taste of it, but it doesn't really give you that light creamy color that you get from heavy cream. So I'm going to do a little research for you on that one and see what I can recreate, because I like the flavor of coconut milk, but you're right, it really doesn't give it that light creamy color you're looking for. One option that I might consider is I purchase powdered coconut milk. So powdered coconut milk will help give you some of that lighter, creamier color. Let's make a coffee and I'll show you how it works. Let me just grab out a cup and let's make one, and I'll show you guys how it works in comparison to a coconut cream. And I honestly would mix the both together. So let me grab out a coconut cream. Okay, now this is what I buy. It says coconut milk, but I call it coconut cream because it's thick, and I find it confuses people if I call this coconut milk. They think it's like what comes out of the carton. So coconut cream is what we're going to use. Let me heat up my water, and while we're doing that, I'm going to have a bite of my cereal. I have to eat it in quick. It's starting to get soggy. Vanilla extract. Yes, that would be nice too. A little vanilla flavor in there. I really like the macadamia milk sample that I got in my keto crate. Very, very tasty. I haven't tried it in coffee yet, so I don't know what the color will do, but what the heck, let's just try this. And then you guys can see how you would do a dairy-free bulletproof coffee. So let's make a dairy-free bulletproof coffee. Okay, I'm going to grab my mixer so we can blend this up. Dollarama for this. Cheapest place you can go. Okay. Now what I like about this one is even before it's chilled, it's really, really, really thick in comparison to any of the other, even the more expensive brands that I've purchased. This one seems to be thicker than anything else I can buy. Even the Thai brand, which is like $3.50 a can, and this one's $1.25 a can. So in comparison, I like my value for my money with this one. Oh, making a mess on the floor, whatever. Okay, so we'll add our coffee base and our water. And get the right amount there. I just use instant coffee. Don't judge me if you guys really love coffee. I don't have space on my counter for a coffee maker. I have keto ingredients. That's how that goes. So we'll mix our coffee. What did I do with that spoon now? Did I leave it in there? Yeah, I did. Okay, so we'll mix the coffee. And then we're going to pour that into my blender. I do really, really like to froth up my bulletproof coffee unless I'm having it in my to-go mug. In my to-go mug, I'll just shake it up throughout the day. But if I'm going to sit down to a nice cup of coffee, having it in the blender and whipped through makes all the difference in the world. So then we'll add 1 teaspoon of my powdered coconut milk. We'll add 1 teaspoon, well actually let's do 2 teaspoons of coconut milk, coconut cream. So 2 of those. And then I'll add a little bit of coconut oil to it as well, and then we'll blend it up. And we'll see if we get a lighter color like you're looking for. I don't find it's quite as light as a regular dairy cream, but maybe if you were to make up the dairy-free cream cheese because it is cultured, that might work better too. But let's check this out and see what happens. Because I haven't tried this before either. I bought the powdered coconut milk to do hot chocolate with, to do white hot chocolate, dairy-free white hot chocolate with. So let's blend this up and see how it looks. I'm going to say Eureka. I think that's probably closer to the color that you're looking for. Let's pour that out into the cup. And you can tell me what you think of that color and consistency, if that's more of what you're looking for in a dairy-free coffee. Messy, messy, Dory. Okay, set that one aside. So then what do you think? Is that more the color and consistency that you're looking for? To me, that matches what a regular coffee would look like. So let me know in the comments if that's kind of what you're looking for, if that's what you're thinking. Lindy did a month of dairy free, and she's just slowly started adding some cheese back, but dairy free for everything else. And you know what? I did a month of dairy free as well. Not because I was trying to break a stall, but because I've been having issues with my throat for a while. And I think the truth of it is I just talk too much. My vocal cords never get a chance to completely regenerate and rest. And I thought, well, maybe my issue is the dairy. So I did go 1 month without any dairy in hopes that maybe it would improve that condition. It didn't, so I gave up suffering without dairy because I love me my dairy. I love it. So, okay, let's see what else we got for comments here on Facebook. I can see there's a couple. Can coconut milk? Yes. I don't use a frother. I use a Ninja. But you could use a frother the same. If you were to froth up your coconut milk, then that would give you this nice frothy top on it. But I think color-wise, it's Aces. And I don't really miss the flavor of heavy whipping cream in my coffee. I really miss the color. So I'm glad you asked for that, because I never would have thought of that. I never would have thought of that. So yeah, add a little bit of powdered coconut milk to your canned coconut milk, and I think you're Aces. Oh, hello, Miss Misty. It's so nice to see you. Jean says, guess what I found? So excited. Almond cream cheese and almond milk yogurt. Yay, 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 yay. Now, if you guys want to learn how to make that, I have that posted in my group. I have a video for it on YouTube. I use this coconut milk, and I make cream cheese. I make yogurt with it. I make all those things at home. So it's super cheap because this is only $1.25 a can. So to make the yogurt, you take this, you take 2 capsules of probiotic, you mix it, you put it under your counter for 24 hours, voila, yogurt. For the cream cheese, you take the probiotic, you add a little bit of lemon juice or vinegar to sour it, you strain out the extra liquid, and again, you let it sit under your counter for 24 hours and cream cheese. So there are a lot. There are so many amazing dairy-free solutions. I have one really amazing post that has every single dairy-free recipe I either have tried or I'm dying to try, all in one spot. So if you're looking for it, go into Colorful Keto Lifestyle and just search dairy-free. A post will come up that says struggling with dairy-free ? And in the comments of that post is every single dairy-free recipe. If I've tried it, if I want to try it, if I just found it, it's in there. Jean says Kite Hill makes soy and dairy-free and very cream cheese. So exciting. Yay! Yogurt and cream cheese. I love. Lindy says Dory has great dairy-free recipes. And she has 30 days of dairy-free eating on her YouTube. So make sure you go check that out. Paleo Barbie, all one word, does keto. And make sure you check that out on her YouTube channel. Yay. Yes, throat problems, Misty. And I swear, guys, it's just because I talk too much. I know that's the problem. It started in December, which was really when I got the keto bug. And I was so stressed out about getting enough information out for people for New Year's, and I ran too hard, too fast, too long, and I just have not really had a chance to let my voice rest, and I don't think that's coming anytime soon either. So I think I just have to deal with the fact that, you know, my throat just hurts a little bit all the time. Okay, where do I get my coconut cream? I buy this one at Dollarama. I do buy them, really honestly, anywhere that I can get them. My Dollarama doesn't always have them in stock, and when they do, I buy them out. Last time, they had 7 cans, and I posted on my feed, when they have 7 cans of coconut cream at Dollarama, do you buy them all? Duh, you buy them all. And then you realize you're the smarty pants who doesn't have a cart, and you try to balance... all 7 cans of coconut cream. It was quite awkward. People were staring at me. I don't care. I don't care. I got all the coconut cream. I won't lie. And then the powdered coconut milk. This one I purchased at Walmart, believe it or not. Now, it was in my bottled water section. So where your bottled water is and where your liters of coconut milk are not the same. But I found it in my Walmart with the bottled waters. You want to check the label and make sure it's no sugar added coconut milk, because for some reason, let's be honest, sugar is crack. They add it to things. Alternately, you can buy this at Bulk Barn. If you're in Canada and you have a Bulk Barn, you can buy the powdered coconut milk in bulk. And that's how I prefer to do it because it works out cheaper to buy in bulk. I'm going to drink this one because it's going to get cold. That is a good color, though. That is definitely a good color. I think it's quite close to the shade of my actual coffee, to be honest with you. Yeah, they're almost exactly the same color. So, yay, we won today. We did a keto win today. Winners! So, I'm going to have a quick bite of my cereal and see if you guys have any other questions. It's time for me to head out and go pick up my brother. But I wanted to talk to you guys about Halloween, and I wanted to talk to you about fun. Let's have some. Okay, so I'm going to quick scroll, make sure I didn't miss anything, and then we're out for the afternoon. Yay! Okay, it looks like we caught everything. I don't think we missed anything in the melee. So, I'm going to wish you guys a happy Wednesday. I don't know what I'm having for supper at my house yet tonight. So we might come back. If I'm cooking something that you guys might enjoy, I might bring you back. I got a powerful lot of cleaning in my kitchen to do, though. I won't lie. The last 3 days' recipes have ruined my kitchen. It's ruined. Leading into Thanksgiving, right? I had to film my video for the game day collab on Sunday. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, I was all recipe all day long. So, yeah, my kitchen, dude. I don't even know what to say other than my kitchen, dude. Dude. Because you know what? Nobody but me cleans that. So it is what it is. I'm like, bah. It'll be there. It'll be messy until I clean it. So I think today's that day. I'm going to tidy up my kitchen and we might do something fun later. If not, have an awesome Wednesday. Don't forget, Keto for Real Life People is doing Wellness Wednesday this evening. So tune in for that one. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'll be there. I'll be the one throwing all the hearts. That's how you know when Dory has arrived. When it's like, hearts, 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 hearts. Oh, Dory must be here. And I will say, I'm slightly famous for that. Even Dr. Ken can tell when I'm watching his lives. He's like, oh God, the hearts just exploded. Dory must be here. So join Nancy today and do your impression of Dory and show that girl some love. I'll see you guys soon. Yay, floor cleaning. Jean said she cleaned her floor today. You get a pat on the back for that girl. Good girl. Good girl. We'll see you guys later. Have an awesome day. Oh, and I'm going to eat while we're leaving because why not?